thank you guys for coming. It's very good to see you. This is
Hello.
what yours your second movie together,
It's our
correct?
second film
That's
together.
right. Yeah.
Wow. Whose idea was it to work it? Was it something you guys cooked up yourselves?
Well,
I had gotten the script for Sex Tape a few years before we actually shot it and did a little work on the script. And then there was no one I wanted to do it with more than Cameron. She's like, that wasn't a euphemism or a pun. But so then it came down to me trying to look like a viable romantic partner for Cameron.
Oh.
Which was a lot of work.
Oh,
she's,
I see.
In fact, quite lovely.
You do look very slender and fit as well. Is that specifically because of this?
Yeah, well, the movie is about a couple who's, at the moment, not being intimate with each other. And I didn't want anyone to look at us as a pairing and say, I know why.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm self-aware, I get it.
smart. Smart.
So now the title of the movie is Sex Tape. You make a sex tape, and I understand it was took a long time. Is that intentional? Was that something that... Is that Jason's idea to make it take a long time?
Well, there's several parts. You don't just film it straight through. We don't, anyhow. It does take, there's certain setups, you know, scene setups that you have to do. And so we spent a lot of time. There's a lot of different cuts into it in the film for the sex tape, right? Yeah. It's just, there's various positions because our characters are doing the entire book of...
The Joy of Sex.
In one night. All of them.
All the positions.
Every position.
In one night?
In one night.
Yeah, man.
So, we couldn't actually do that in one day.
Yeah.
So we took 2 weeks.
I also accidentally messed up a lot.
But the funniest thing is that, you know, because we have what's called modesty garments on that cover certain parts of your body, and there's two-sided tape, double-stick tape, in places that are no double-stick.
How is that applied,
should
by the
ever
way? Do you do that yourself?
Ever be applied? I have my girl Yulia, who knows me very well. I trust her with every part of my body, literally.
And do you have a friend that does that for you?
I do mine myself, and it's like so humiliating. It's so much more humiliating than just being naked. It just feels so
terrible.
dumb. And so our director, Jake, who was very kind, wanted us to feel safe and all that. So when it came time to shoot the actual sex tape, it was just Cameron, myself, and Jake in a room together, and Jake operated the camera himself, which in essence was much creepier than having a full crew. It was small and intimate.
And he's like standing right above us all the time going, a little faster, a little slower,
a
little more, like we're like, okay.
It's weird to have coaching in that particular venue.
We would be sitting there and all of a sudden we look at like, hey Jake, how's it going? He's like,
He shot some of it on an iPad. Like, it didn't feel professional.